Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly dose of Star Wars news. I am Enosh V, and this is That Star Wars Show. Hey, got a couple of things to talk to you about today that I found to be very interesting. One is, and they're both connected, but one is the idea that Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to appear in Episode 8. There have been rumors that Ewan McGregor is currently in talks to reprise his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars Episode 8. Now, I really like this idea. I don't have a problem with this idea. I know there's some people who are complaining, saying, well, Alec Guinness is Luke's Obi-Wan. That's how we should see him or know him. But we don't know what they may do with prosthetics to make Ewan McGregor maybe look more like Alec Guinness. Or, it could be explained that the Force ghosts can appear any way that they want to. I mean, when we look at Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, at the end of that, obviously it's been retconned now that when Anakin died, he came back looking like Hayden Christensen instead of Shaw. So anything is possible at this point. And obviously we don't have Alec Guinness around any longer to be able to reprise the role. So personally, I thought that Ewan McGregor did an awesome job in the prequels. He was probably the shining light of the prequels. That he just did a great job. He embodied that character. He didn't have much to work with, and he did a lot with what he had. And so I would love to see Ewan McGregor back in Episode 8. Now, it was also talked about that Yoda was actually cut from a scene in Episode 7. So there's rumored that Yoda may also show up in Episode 8. And there's been a lot of debate as to how could that be? Will it be a Force Ghost thing? Will they be talking to Luke? Will they somehow be training Rey? Well, I came across today an interesting thing, and that is a supposed leaked plot description for Star Wars Episode 8. So I watched this video, and I'm going to put a link to it down in the description. You can watch it for yourself. I'm not saying it's real. I don't think anybody's really saying it's real. It could be. We don't know. It's rumored to have come from somebody who says that they work for Lucasfilm and they came across this, and it's kind of just a synopsis of what happens in it. So in this description, we have quite a few different things going on, but there's a few revelations that happen. It starts off, I guess, with Poe and Finn and BB-8 looking for Lando Calrissian, and then they find him. They end up getting into a battle with Captain Phasma and the First Order, who tracks them back to their base. Back to the Rebel base. They find them, they fight. Kylo Ren ends up coming and trying to kill Leia. All the while, Rey makes her own lightsaber. Some other things happen. Luke is not really answering her questions about why she was left on Jakku and things like that. We don't get a lot there. But then there's a big revelation in this plot description that talks about Snoke. And it talks about that Snoke is revealed to be Palpatine. That supposedly he was able to use the Force to protect himself during the explosion of the second Death Star. And so he is heavily damaged, but he supposedly survived and lives on as Supreme Leader Snoke. Also, it makes reference to the fact that Benicio del Toro's character in Episode 8 will be a Sith as well, who Snoke ends up kind of telling Kylo to train under him. I don't know if I buy all that. I don't know if I buy the Palpatine thing. They've talked about how Snoke is humanoid, but he's not human. So I'm not quite sure what that means. There's all kinds of little loopholes that I guess you could jump through to make that happen. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that that's a possibility? But this whole synopsis, the reason why I bring this up is because at the end, the synopsis says that Rey has boarded a ship. She's heard a voice. She boards a ship, and at the close of the movie, she is on Dagobah communing with Obi-Wan and Yoda, and they are basically training her in the Force. I don't know. That lines up. That's some interesting rumor and speculation. And right now, that's all it is, because we don't know what episode 8 holds for us, but I know that we're looking forward to it. And so I would like to know what you have to think about that. Will you leave your comment down in the comment section? Let me know. You know, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put a link to the video in the comment section or in the description, and you can click on there, watch the entire video, and then let me know what you think of that video. Do you think that this could be real? Do you think it's total crap and that it has no truth in it whatsoever? What parts do you think are true? What parts do you think could possibly pan out? And then what parts do you think, no, that's just garbage, that's not going to happen? Please let me know. Leave a message in the comment section, because I'd love to hear from you. And until next week, this is Enosh, and this is That Star Wars Show. Bye-bye.